What is up, guys? Rick Hackis here, and I want to talk about the gaming industry as a whole, game companies, and pressing the reset button on a game. Now, in the background, you're going to see Magic Duels of the Planeswalkers 2015, and the reason this is the background gameplay will become very obvious very shortly. And I wanted to make this video because there's a lot of different things. Assassin's Creed very recently, Destiny certainly, and Magic 2015 that have gotten a lot of complaints, and things that are arguably easy to fix are kind of overlooked, and I just really want to talk about pressing the reset button. And again, that's why we get into Magic Duels of the Planeswalkers 2015. So Magic is a card game very similar to Hearthstone in the online version. They have a yearly debut, so they have Magic Duels of the Planeswalkers 2014, 2013, blah blah blah. Ever since they gave away 2013 on the Xbox 360 for like a free games with gold thing, I was absolutely addicted to this game. Very fun, much better than Hearthstone in my humble opinion. Now, recently, Duels of the Planeswalkers 2015 has received an expansion pack, and along with this expansion pack that added, just more cards, a new kind of semi-campaign, it also had a relaunch. Now, when Magic 2015 came out, it was generally panned more than the other games in the series. There was some flaws with 2015. The user interface wasn't too great. The campaign was a little bit grindy and tedious, especially if you picked the wrong deck off of the start. But mostly the number one concern was from the community was that a certain section of cards, like Magic 2015 had the thing where that most kind of card games have, Hearthstone has this as well, where you can grind and do the campaign stuff to unlock booster packs which have cards in them, or you can simply buy those booster packs. Now, the problem was that there was a selection of cards called premium cards that you could not possibly get unless you bought premium boosters which contain the premium cards. So a certain amount of the content on the game was locked away unless you paid extra for it. And this was the main complaint from the community. People said it's ridiculous, like you've locked off this section of the game. And I think the math was that if you bought all of the premium packs, so you had all of the premium cards, you were ending up paying at something like $30, and the game itself was $10. So that was the number one complaint from the community, that we don't want these cards, and I agree with them that we didn't want these cards locked out of the game, and it was kind of a ridiculous decision to make it that way in the first place. Now, unlike a lot of gaming companies recently, Magic took their licks, like Wizards of the Coast, the people who made Magic, they took their licks and they actually, again, relaunched the game. So with this new expansion pack that came out, they made all of the premium cards that were, like I said before, you could only buy, you can only achieve getting these through buying the premium packs. They are now awards. They are awarded battle packs for winning a match of multiplayer online, and these battle packs now contain the premium cards. So there's no more kind of locked away content that you can only get from purchasing these premium packs. They are now available to everyone. They've introduced these cards to the entire community of the Duels of the Planeswalkers 2015. This was an absolutely fantastic idea. I was playing a lot of multiplayer. I've unlocked almost all of these premium cards, which were previously unavailable to me unless I wanted to buy them. And the sense from the gaming community is, very positive. People are very positive about these changes, and it's a really good idea. But because of this battle pack idea of you can only get them through online matches, they can very easily now, for future DLCs, they don't have to add necessarily a campaign. They can simply, monthly or bi-monthly add 100 or 50 or whatever cards to the game, to say $2.99 for just more cards, and then they just put into the collection of cards that are available to get by battle packs, and you can just keep adding cards every month, every 2 months, to keep the game fresh. So it's just a fantastic idea, and that really, it just spoke to me when I thought of Destiny. We all know Destiny has huge flaws, and I'm not going to get into the stuff about, they're cutting out DLC and stuff, because that's not just realistic. I can't just say, yeah, we want more free strikes. This is Activision you're talking about. You have to be extremely realistic here, but no game could use a relaunch more than Destiny. Like, how awesome would it be if Destiny, shut down for a day or whatever the hell they're doing, and say, we're doing a massive update, like a 5 GB update, we're relaunching the game, we've made mistakes, and to present to our community, our loyal fan base, the mistakes we've made, we have introduced like player trading, So you have a simple player trading system that would completely fix the random loot system. Like before the game came out, and at this point they actually had a completely different loot system. It wasn't just the random loot system. You actually got better loot from killing certain bosses. They said that we didn't want a player trading system because you would see a guardian and you would see his loot and you would say, wow, like that person has done a lot. This person has killed, you know, these bosses to get these weapons. But since everything is completely random, that is out the window, utterly out the window, because when I see someone with a good weapon, I never think, wow, that person's really good at the game. I think, wow, that person's really lucky, because you can get some of the best weapons in the game from joining in the last 10 seconds of a Crucible match and falling off the map, and you still can get gold weapons. So that argument is completely out of the window. And introducing a simple player trading system, like if you get the Galahorn for the second time, instead of just being pissed, you now have an opportunity to trade someone for, let's say, they've got the Plan C for the second time. They don't want it. You don't want your Galahorn. Then you trade and you both win. A simple player trading system would fix a lot of grief in the game. And also, how about the addition of resources for beating strikes? So you beat the Summoning Pick strike on the moon, and you get 5 to 10 helium filaments. How awesome would that be? So no longer are you just tediously grinding away looking for chests to get these stupid materials. You can actually just play Vanguard Tiger, and you're getting every time you beat a strike, you're getting more and more materials that eventually, you know, you might still have to go to the actual place and do some public farming, but it will be nowhere near as tedious as it is now. And just simple fixes like that every day on the Destiny subreddit, I read a fantastic idea, just leaving like little things that make such a difference. Like how about the ability to check the original stats of your gear as if you hadn't upgraded. So let's say, like, I have 3 Sunbreakers. I have 1 fully upgraded, and then I got the other 2. Now, the other 2 are actually different. One has plus 76 intellect or whatever the heck the stat is, and one has plus 70. Clearly, the plus 76 one is better, but I have no idea what the original stats of my fully upgraded ones are. So I would really like to just be able to see the original stats so I can figure out which one of the 3 is truly the best one to have. And again, just simple ideas like this. If we had more game companies willing to do what Wizards of the Coast did with Magic 2015 and do a relaunch and fix some of the main issues being complained about that really aren't that hard to fix, we would have a substantially better community, gaming community as a whole. Companies need to start doing this. Take their licks. If they've made a mistake, don't just string us along for a year worth of pathetic updates. Do a complete relaunch. Stop the people on your team from working for the DLC that no one cares about because everyone's upset with the game, and focus on fixing the game at hand. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to have some Magic 2015 deck techs coming out if you guys are at all interested. And if you stayed to the end of the video, I actually have a Steam code for the full game of Magic 2015. It won't be the expansion pack, unfortunately, but again, I have a Steam code that I can give away to someone. So just comment something like, I've actually watched the end of the video, I would like a Steam code, and I'll give it to someone who is interested in trying out Magic 2015. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and as always, have a good day.